which lit a fire from under me. I wanted to do something with my life. So I had to think of what my interest was, values, strength, and goals to figure out what I wanted to do. So I know I was interested in being healthy and helping people change their lives. I wanted to help them on a personal level. I wanted to make sure if they were sick, I could help. So I went to a technical school named Sanford Brown College for an ultrasound degree in 2009.
Like for babies?
Not exactly. It was for the heart. I was in school to become an echosonographer. The program for the school was for 2 years and I did very well. After I did all my schoolwork, I had to start my internship. I wanted to live outside of Georgia because I was born and raised there, and I was itching to go to another state to experience my life without my family. And of course, your grandparents did not approve. I knew I would have to risk everything to live my life, so I moved to California.
Whoa! You lived in Hollywood where all the movie stars and singers?
Close, but I lived in San Francisco, the city by the bay.
Oh no, not another musical. What's out there anyways?
Well, it was quite the opposite. I learned so much living in San Francisco as an adult. I had to balance my internship, which was 6 months, and trying to keep afloat living in an expensive state. Even though I excelled in ultrasound, I knew I would have to work really hard to stay there. After I graduated in 2011, I stayed out in California looking for an ultrasound job. Boy, it was really hard to find a job if you weren't certified in your career. I got lucky with my job that my school found for me. It wasn't exactly what I went to school for, but it was another type of ultrasound where I can expand my knowledge, which makes me more marketable. I learned so much. I learned how to do vascular and abdominal ultrasound. I was at my job for about 3 years, which I traveled all over the United States. I also lived in Australia.
Whoa! That's so cool! Do you see all the kangaroos and dingoes out there?
I sure did. I was offered a position there, but I had to decline it. I knew I wanted to be closer to my family, so eventually, after traveling for work for the last 2 years of my career, I decided to look for a job closer to Georgia. In order for me to get another job, I would have to get certified in cardiac ultrasound. After all these years, I waited to take my certification. I studied night and day for the exam, and eventually, I was brave enough to take the test and passed. I was thrilled